Hi guys, welcome to the honeystocks.com stock market health update for the weekend of the 27th of July 2019. If this is your first time here, please just pause the video, make sure you're comfortable with that before I walk through a few charts with you today. If you do find value from this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video. If you feel like there's stocks that are on your radar, feel free to comment, let me know. If you've come through from social media, share the video if you like it. I'm trying to get this content out to as many people as I can, and hopefully you find a bit of value from it. But obviously, with it being earnings season, what I want to really do is just walk through a few charts that I feel like need to be on your radar for earnings season coming up. Most of you will already understand that I have a risk-averse strategy when it comes to earnings. So I'm not looking to take positions in these stocks in the lead up to earnings. But what I really want to do is, when we just highlight a few stocks right now that I think should be on your radar post earnings. I think there's a lot of certainly value to be had with these stocks. So I think the first one I really want to talk about is Beyond Meat, and obviously hell of a run this year, but be very, very careful, guys. I'm sure there's many of you out there that are holding positions in this, which is great. Lots and lots of money's been made, but if they report adverse earnings, hold on to your hats. It's not going to be pretty. So absolutely, if you're in BYND at the moment, super careful. I think you probably all know this anyway. It's not a good idea to hold stocks blindly, but if price keeps going up, post earnings again, how far does it go? Who knows? AMD is interesting because it's obviously close to breaking out. We've got Apple above $200 now, so again, that's going to be a really interesting stock to watch for earnings. Grubhub's recently, been moving sideways a little bit, but did break out of a downward sloping trend line a few weeks ago. And if we report, if there's positive earnings here and Wall Street reacts favourably, there's a lot of upside potential with Grubhub. So definitely keep an eye on that one for earnings. Lilly needs to be careful, Eli Lilly. It's in a bearish environment at the moment, and I fear for those of you that are maybe holding Eli Lilly at the moment, if they report negative earnings, it could be good night for Eli Lilly, but we'll see what price does. I don't want to judge it too harshly at the moment. Twilio's really, really good. It's close to breaking out above $150. A lot of my clients have done very, very well on this recently. Lam Research, for those of you that are exposed to the semiconductors, be very, very careful with if you've got applied materials. The stocks are obviously heavily correlated. The charts look almost identical. So be very, very I suppose careful with that one. DXCM, again, it's kind of flirting with breaking out. Will it break out? Won't it break out? Earnings is definitely going to be the catalyst for that one. So definitely, perform your analysis on DXCM. Shopify, it's been on a beautiful trend this year. Does it make its way towards $400 post earnings? The trend is there for all to see. I think Square Inc. again is showing a lot of strength after the massacre that it had last year. We've got Yeti close to breaking out. I like that one a lot. Etsy again close to breaking out. Pinterest has broken out recently, downward sloping trend line. One of my clients has done very, very well in that trade. And Universal Display Corp, I don't know what else to say about it other than look at that chart over the last 12 months. Holy hell, beautiful. So yeah, check those ones out. Those are definitely stocks that should be on your radar for earnings. And if you don't know how to play earnings, if you find yourself gambling on stocks and taking positions before earnings, I've got a mega successful earnings season strategy. It's really based upon taking a position after earnings. It's not too complicated. Anybody can do it, and it makes lots of money. So definitely, at the end of this video, there's going to be a suggested video pop up. I highly recommend that you spend 5 minutes watching that video, because it will probably change your life when it comes to earnings season. Now, we've also got the Fed talking this week, so I think it's widely accepted that there's likely to be an interest rate cut. Who knows what's going to happen? I do fear that if there's not a cut that the market expects, there's obviously going to be a lot of headlines about what this man says this week. For me, price tells me everything that I really need to know when it comes to the stock market. I don't really pay attention to a lot of noise, but I do tend to keep a closer ear, when this man talks. So, just bear that in mind. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday that he perhaps talks. But just a few charts for you now. Obviously, talked about it last week with the S&P 500 and the key levels that we need to be watching. I think very, very clear. We're now above 300 in S&P 500 ETF, SPY. Got to be bullish above this level, guys. It's been a hell of a week. Lots of money was made last week. Just incredible. So yeah, provided this breakout holds, and the market starts to move towards 310, that's going to be good news for stocks. So obviously, good news for SPY. I think the Dow again above the 27,000 level. Again, got to be bullish above this level. Very clear historic resistance. My stance on the market will only change if we get a breakdown below these key market levels. We've got the Russell 2000 close to breaking out as well. Downward sloping trend line, upward sloping trend line. Yeah, we've got a triangle, guys. So if we get a breakout to the upside, again, that's not a bearish move for the market. If we think about a basket of 2,000 small cap stocks, and we get a breakout in the index, you might want to be looking at the small caps. And we also have tech, again, very, very logical, guys. Above this level, we're bullish. And tech, that's a hell of a year that we've had. We obviously had a huge pullback, which offered opportunity. And again, we're breaking out, and tech is a place that you absolutely want to be at the moment. The one thing that is given a little bit of concern at the moment is perhaps gold. 6 weeks ago, I did a YouTube video on why we should be looking at gold when we got this breakout here. Now, there's many areas of the market with gold that have done very, very well, but we've got a bit of bearish divergence here. So super careful if you're in gold at the moment. It could well just be that we've got a short-term counter trend move, but it's definitely one of those where it's not enough for me to be downright bearish on gold. Not by any means am I saying that. All I'm really saying is with the divergence, with what we're seeing with price, it makes a lot of sense to maybe just put on the cautious hat a little bit, and manage any trades that are aligned with gold perhaps a little bit closer. That's all I'm saying. That's just the approach that I have. I'm not saying that you need to do it as well, but it just makes a lot of sense, a lot of common sense at that. Now, obviously, as I said before, there's going to be a suggested video popping up in a minute for you for earnings season. But if you are somebody that's struggling and maybe you're thinking, what the hell is that? I run honeystocks.com trading school. I'm registered with the CMT Association. I'm working my way towards my chartered status at the moment, perhaps to add a little bit of credibility. And I can help a lot of people with the stock market. So if you are somebody that struggles, that's a list of people that I can generally help. Those of you that are looking to move away from day trading, maybe if you've got a business, career, you want more consistency, you want to learn, you don't like stress, I can help most people that struggle with the markets. But if you are interested, jump onto our website, honeystocks.com, click apply, and just choose a time and let me know what you struggle with. Super chill, and I've helped at this point hundreds of people across the world with their trading. So stuck around to the end. Thank you very much for watching, and please do check out the video on earnings season. It's going to help a lot. Thanks for watching.